a big reason why I'm making this video is because I quasi-successfully made myself be wearing winged eyeliner, which I've never done before because, I only have started trying recently, but all of the other times have ended up looking disastrous. And I think this looks pretty okay, and I wanted to document it. So remember in my last vlog when I said that I would record more videos when I got home for break, which has since passed, as you can tell, because I'm in my dorm room and not in my house room, bedroom, at home. And then I didn't do that. Yeah. I kind of just ended up being a lot busier than I expected to be over the vacation, mostly because I was expecting to do a lot of nothing, and while there was a little bit of doing nothing, there was less doing nothing than I anticipated. I was home. I was on vacation for about a month. But I was like maybe only home for a week and a half. So I went on a family vacation so that I could visit my grandparents, and that was about a week long. And I went to California for a business conference, I guess you could say. But I actually ended up getting home 2 days later than I was supposed to, because my flight got canceled because of the polar vortex thing that happened, which initially was like a huge nuisance. But looking back on it, I'm not going to complain that I was in Los Angeles during the polar vortex, especially because where I actually live is in a place that is cold. So that was nice, to not be in the cold. And then, literally straight off the plane coming home from Los Angeles 2 days after I was supposed to come home, I went to jury duty, which was no fun. Ugh, it was so boring. So, if you happen to not know how this works in the United States, you turn 18, you're a legal adult, you have your civic obligation to appear for jury duty when you get summoned once every 3 years. And I have all of my friends from who are in the same grade as me in high school, and friends that I had from outside of high school. I was the last person to turn 18 and the first person to get summoned for jury duty, which is kind of super annoying. But so I went, and for most people who get summoned, you get there at 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and then by noon they're like, we don't need you, and you get to go. I actually sat on a jury. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to tell you what the case was about, and I don't want to get in trouble from that standpoint, but it was a civil case, it wasn't a criminal case, and it was extremely boring and totally needless, and sitting on the jury didn't help anybody. It didn't help the greater good. And honestly, the case didn't need to go to court at all. They totally could have settled it beforehand. And yeah, it was just not a good experience for me. It was not fun. But yeah, so now I am back at school. And today, I guess, is the second day of the spring semester, even though it's not so springy out there. I'm pointing over there. You can't really see, but there's a window. So that's why I'm pointing over there. It's not just you also can't even see the fact that I'm pointing, because framing. Here. The blinds down because there's no sun coming in, and I guess privacy or whatever, because people can see in from there. But yeah, so it feels kind of weird to call it the spring semester, even though it is very much winter where I am. It is very cold, and there isn't right now, but there is usually a lot of snow. One of the classes I'm taking this semester is a women's studies course, and it's taught by an old white dude, so. College. Note to self, don't try vlogging in your room after the sun has gone down when you barely have any overhead lighting anyway. Hi, it's editing me. So initially in this vlog, I also did a tour of my walls type of thing, because you can see stuff in the backgrounds in my videos, but the video was getting ridiculously long, and also I have since added stuff since I recorded that video, because I actually recorded it a little over a week ago. So I am going to do the wall tour as a separate video. Hopefully I'll record that soon. I know I've been saying will record things and like haven't, but I'm really gonna work on it. Yeah. Um, yeah. Bye.